Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and for those people who are undergoing treatment for it or involved in it or have had lost a loved one to breast cancer, please let's take a moment of silence for them and then we'll pray. Our Father and our God, we come to you, Lord, knowing that you are the creator of all things. Without you, without the breath that you breathe into our bodies, we would be nothing. And as we stand here tonight, Lord, we ask that you would send your blessings down upon those who are suffering, have suffered, or have had loved ones who suffered with breast cancer, or for that matter, any kind of cancer. We ask that you would help us to understand that you never made a mistake, and that we will understand it better by and by. We ask that you would look down upon this commission, this city, this state, this nation. Help us to understand that when we refuse to listen, refuse to work together, then we fail. We ask that you would help us to do your will in all our dealings, so that we can have a better country, a better state, and a better city. We ask that you look down upon each home that's represented here. Bless those homes, those people who are at home waiting for us to return home. And Lord, we pray for our first responders, that you would help them and their families as they go through day-to-day stresses of life and the uncertainties that follow their jobs. We ask that you would bless us all. These are all of the blessings we ask in thy Son Jesus' name and for his sake. Amen. Amen. Join me in prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner, for that. Now, Mr. Clerk, if you will, call the roll, please.
Mayor Stevenson.
Here.
Commissioner Bojo.
Here.
Beeman.
Here.
Doss.
Here.
Quick.
Here.
Askew.
Here.
Collins.
Here.
McDaniel.
Here.
Thank you. Now, we've all had a chance to look at our minutes from September 26th, and we're going to approve them by common consent. Tonight, we have two proclamations, and the first one is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and I'm going to call on Commissioner Bojo.
Thank you, Ms. Mayor. Tonight it is my privilege and honor, as a former board member at your place, to bring before a proclamation by the City of Rome. And it reads, whereas October is annually recognized as National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Whereas, although progress has been made toward preventing and ending domestic violence and providing support to survivors and their families, violence against women and children continues to be prevalent as a social problem. And whereas domestic violence affects people of all genders, sexual orientations, ages, racial, ethnic, cultural, social, religious, and economic groups in the United States and here in Rome, Georgia. And whereas the crime of domestic violence violates an individual's privacy, dignity, security, and humanity due to systematic use of physical, emotional, sexual, psychological, economic control, and/or abuse. And whereas domestic violence has a significant economic impact on women and children and society as a whole. The goal of our community is to support effort to educate the public about issues of family violence. And whereas it is battered women themselves who have been on the forefront of efforts to bring peace and equality to the home. Now therefore, be it resolved on behalf of the Rome City Commission and Sunday Stevenson, Mayor of the City of Rome, we hereby proclaim the month of March 2022 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and urge all citizens to actively participate in the scheduled activities and programs sponsored by the Hospitality House for Women, Incorporated, to work toward the elimination of personal and institutional violence against women. Given her hand and seal this 10th day of October in the year of the Lord, 2022.
I'm Lynn Russo. I'm the Executive Director of Hospitality House. This is the first year I've had to stand in front of this group and let us talk about the fact that we had 2 fatalities in Rome city limits this year. Both of those victims were single mothers, leaving 6 children parentless in our community. Domestic violence is still here. It's not gone away, and we haven't fixed it yet. We do have 3 events where you can come out to support us. On the 20th, Thursday night, next week, we're going to have a candlelight vigil. We're excited. We've got 3 survivors who are bravely going to tell their story. One was a shelter resident, 2 were people that we served out in the community. But I'll have very different communities. I think you'd be interested in hearing their stories. And then Friday, the 21st at 11:30, we'll be gathering at the Walk a Mile in Rotary Plaza. So is the Candlelight Vigil, is also in Rotary Plaza. That starts at 11:30. It'll be over by 1. You'll see lots of law enforcement officers wearing pretty pink shoes. That event is a lot of fun. It's to bring light to a very important issue, but it's also done with a fun and excitement. So that's a really good event to go join us at. And then Monday the 24th at 6 p.m. at the Wilder Center at Rome First, we will be having an annual public meeting where the staff and board will explain a little bit about what each of us do and how the agency works and some statistics for the year. So we encourage you to come to one or all. And thank you so much for this. Thank you.
Thank you for the work that you all do.
Joe, did you get when is the first Candlelight Vigil, what time it is, and what?
I didn't make a note of that.
It's the 19th.
The 20th at what time, Lynn? Lynn?
Sorry, 6 p.m. in Rotary Plaza.
Is that the 19th?
The 20th.
The Thursday night, the 20th.
Okay.
Okay, great.
And the 21st is the Walk a Mile, and that's at 11:30. That's the Rotary Park.
I said I won't be doing none of that.
Oh, okay.
You can wait. You can wait. You don't have to worry. We just want to see your smiling face.
Yeah.
I've done that before, and it's quite interesting to see some of the shoes that some of the men have to wear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Tiger Flight Foundation, Commissioner Quick.
I got to tell you, gentlemen, this is an extreme honor. It truly is. And it reads, whereas the Tiger Flight Foundation, which includes the Tiger Flight Formation Flight Team, Tiger Flight Museum, and children's educational and motivational programs, was founded to guide youth toward the dream of flight and focus on aviation awareness in Rome and Floyd County. And whereas the Tiger Flight Foundation, based at Richard B. Russell Airport, is a nonprofit foundation that provides aviation education and training to adults and youth members while inspiring youth and adults to become pilots in command of their own lives. And whereas the motto of the Tiger Flight Foundation is leading the young to the dream of flight. And where the volunteers of the program are all dedicated to teaching the youth of Rome and Floyd County about the wonders of flight through curriculum development in the sciences associated with flight, including earth, life, and physical science. Now therefore be it resolved that the Rome City Commission and the Floyd County Board of Commissioners recognize Tiger Flight Foundation of Rome on this special day for over 20 years of service and proudly proclaim Tiger Flight the official flight team of Roman Floyd County. Congratulations, gentlemen. This is a joint proclamation, and tomorrow the Floyd County Board of Commissioners, Wright Bagby, will add his signature to that of our Mayor, Sunday Stevenson.
Wonderful, thanks so much.
Thank you. Would you? I didn't write this. Would you like to say a word there?
I'll only take a second to thank you. This is a blessing and a great honor. And it was just an idea, but the people who make that idea happen is this group right here and many others. So thank you for this honor. We're very, very, very honored. Thank you very much.
If you came just for proclamations and you want to leave, you can leave. We welcome you. You're here, welcome to stay. But if you'd like to leave, okay. Thank you all. Thank you. Okay. Tonight we have certificates of appointments, and I'm going to call on Commissioner Bill Collins.
Madam Mayor, neither one of the certificates of appointment people are here, so I'm gonna hand them over to Joe and then mail them out.
Yes, sir.
And we go from there.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, resolutions, and at first I'm going to call on our city manager for the 5303 transit.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. What we have before us tonight is a resolution that will authorize the filing of an application with the Department of Transportation, and that's the U.S. Department, and also the Georgia DOT. And so what we're talking about is 5303 money that will where we can take advantage of an 80-10-10. That's 80% federal, 10% state, 10% local, and this will allow us to reimburse ourselves in the planning department for work we've done on our unified planning work program. And so of the total amounts, it's about $77,300, and of course about $7,700 of that will be local match. And we need a motion to get that approved tonight, Madam Mayor.
Okay.
So moved.
Okay, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Do you have any questions or discussion? Okay, hearing none, Mr. Clerk, if you will, call the roll.
Yes, ma'am. Commissioner Bojo,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Doss,
Yes.
Quick,
Yes.
Askew,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes?
McDaniel.
Yes.
Okay, motion passed.
Thank you.
Thank you, okay. First reading, Mr. Clerk.
We do have one first reading tonight concerning a rezoning request that comes to you from the Planning Commission. And this involves 3 parcels of property located near the intersection of Division Street and John Davenport Drive. The request is to rezone these 3 parcels from duplex residential to community commercial. This does come to you with a recommendation from the Planning Commission, and we have a public hearing scheduled on that matter 2 weeks from tonight.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Clerk. We have nothing on second reading, nothing continued on first reading. We have no public hearings. Mr. Clerk, report.
No report, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Manager?
No report, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Attorney? No report, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Under my time, the Rome Floyd Development Authority will meet on Tuesday, October the 18th at 10 a.m. at the Manus Building Center. And Commissioner and Mayor Pro Tem Cochran is excused tonight. He is out of town, and I will make his announcement. The Finance Committee will meet Wednesday, October the 19th at 10:30 a.m. in the Sam King Room. Public Works Traffic Transit Committee will meet Wednesday, October the 12th at 10 a.m. in the Sam King Room, and the public is invited to attend. Commissioner Bojo.
Yes, thank you. The only thing I have, Water and Sewer Committee, as we talked about a little earlier, we need to approve a GDOT utility agreement. As many of you have heard, it is true they are going to pave Shorter Avenue, and it will be paved from the hospital to Highway 100 out in the Coosa area. And what we need to do is approve we're gonna have to pay for the manhole covers to be reset. And the cost is going to be $502,000, and we need to approve that so they can continue with their plan. And I think it's spring, is that correct, Mr. Manager?
I think that is correct, yes, sir.
That will take place. And, yes, they will cover up the botched paved job that was done earlier this year. They will make it right. But anyway, I need to make a motion that we agree to the $502,000 to reset all the manhole covers.
Okay, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, I have a second. Any questions? Any discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk, if you will, call the roll, please.
Commissioner Bojo?
Yes.
Beeman?
Yes.
Doss?
Yes.
Quick?
Yes.
Askew?
Yes.
Collins?
Yes?
McDaniel?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Motion carried. Is that all, Commissioner Bojo? Commissioner Bojo, is that all?
That's all. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, thank you, sir. Commissioner Beaman?
I only have two committee meetings this week. The Alcohol and Control Commission will meet Monday, October the 17th at 5:00 p.m. in the Commission Chambers. And the Historic Preservation Committee will meet Wednesday, October the 19th at 2:30 p.m. in the Sam King Room. And Madam Mayor, that concludes my report.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Doss?
Thank you, Mayor. The only thing I want to announce is on the 20th, that's a Thursday, before our next regular meeting, we're going to celebrate and visit 4 of our new landmarks. And we will be meeting at City Hall at 11 o'clock. We'll have a bus or a trolley available. If we don't have room for the public on the bus or the trolley, they can certainly follow along, but our 4 landmarks are downtown, and we're going to landmark Mitchell Plaza, Chief John Ross, and that landmark will be placed on the bridge. One at the clock tower, and that was for the first African American school in the city, and also the African American section of Myrtle Hill. And we're also in the future planning to landmark the Weaver Wing, but the good folks at Atrium Floyd have asked to take the reins. And that's my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Doss. Commissioner Quick?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Meeting announcement, the Downtown Development Authority meeting that was scheduled for Thursday the 13th has been canceled. The next meeting will be held on Thursday, November 10th, 8:30 a.m. in the Carnegie Training Room. And I have to take a moment of personal privilege here with the 7th annual Fiddlin' Fest this Saturday, seeing its largest crowd ever. Thousands enjoyed all the great weather and bluegrass music on a couple of stages. There were also cars on Broad Street and a broad car show. Number of vendors rose from a number of 64 last year to more than 100 this year. Downtown businesses were packed, and we're looking forward to the next one in 2023. Our DDA team is without question the absolute best any community could ever dream of. And as a commissioner, a resident, and a taxpayer of this city, I just want to give my very sincere thanks to everyone who participated in the creation and orchestration of this amazing event in downtown Rome. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner. It was good, and the weather was perfect Saturday, so I enjoyed it too. So thanks to DDA for all that they do as well. Thank you. Okay, Commissioner Askew.
No report.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Collins.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just want to report that the General Administration did meet, and we had some very nice discussion on our 401 match increase back to the level in which it was at one time before, and that was 2.5, wasn't it, Sammy?
Yes, sir, that's correct, up
And,
until 2010.
Would you like to elaborate on that for a minute?
Well, just briefly, we have long had the opportunity for the city to contribute in our 401A program, and again, when things got tough back in 2010, we substantially cut the city match And thankfully, that has continued to increase again up to the current 2% that you all were gracious enough to approve in the 22 calendar year. And so what we've got before us tonight's a recommendation from General Administration to go back to the 2.5%, and that's something that we've not had since 2010. And so it's been talked about, and we've kind of slowly and deliberately been working our way back towards this. And so with the budget impact is approximately $128,000 total impact for the year.
And I will put that in the form of a motion for us to,
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Is it, okay, yes, sir.
My only comment is it's a goal of the city to have 100% participation with this matching program. We're not there yet, but just keep in mind, if it's $2.50 a week that's taken from your paycheck, the city is going to match it $2.50. So if you don't take advantage of it, you're leaving money on the table. This is a fantastic benefit that everyone should take advantage of. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other discussion? Okay, here none. Okay, Mr. Clerk, if you will, call the roll.
Commissioner Bojo,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Doss,
Yes.
Quick,
Yes.
Askew,
Yes.
Collins,
yes.
McDaniel.
Yes.
Also like to
Thank
tell
you.
you that our city network connectivity upgrade was brought to us by none other than Mr. Johnny. And Sammy, I asked that you elaborate on it as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Involves
Commissioner.
a number of businesses, et cetera.
So you guys know we, because we have a unique arrangement that we do a lot of services on a countywide scale, we have a lot of facilities that are literally scattered throughout. And so what we're talking about is upgrading the internet connectivity and specifically the network connectivity. So we have a proposal before us tonight from Comcast. And essentially what this will allow us to do for the first time ever is have fiber optic connectivity to our facilities. And so in the agreement, we've got about 30 some odd facilities. And so we're paying for different degrees and different levels of service. And in some cases, we've got facilities that we've barely been able to have service and definitely have not had sufficient service. And so in particular, the unique part of this request tonight is we are asking that as part of this upgrade that we allow to spend $300,000 out of our unallocated ARPA funds that will go towards this project. And so the ARPA funds is something that's an eligible expenditure. And by doing so, essentially, we will be able to lower our recurring cost that'll be borne to the city across our various and sundry funds. And so that is the recommendation that was approved by the General Administration Committee and that is here before you all tonight. And so the only thing I didn't add, as we have continued to increase and roll out more security cameras throughout the city, that's one of the things that we're finding is it chews up a lot more of the bandwidth. And so connectivity is more important than ever as we're putting a lot more stress. And so kind of like the interstates were back in the old days and water lines, it's just having fiber connectivity is just that important for what we do today in our day-to-day business.
I'll also put that in the form of a motion for us to approve.
Thank you. Have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Clerk, if you will, call the roll.
Commissioner Bojo,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Doss,
Yes.
Quick,
Yes.
Askew,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes.
McDaniel.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion
I also would
carries.
like to make mention, Madam Mayor, that we had some discussion at General Administration concerning our youth council. I will say to you that our assistant to the city manager did a fantastic job of bringing us all the information that we could imagine is trying to roll out a first-class and youth foundation for that commission to be born. And I think that we are steadily working towards the goal of having that commission become reality. And so we had some parameters set and some time frame set as to when we might roll it out. Anyone else from general administration like to comment? But we will be discussing that at our next retreat.
And we did invite the superintendent. We are reaching out to invite the superintendent and the principal from Rome
Yes.
High.
To our next retreat. That's correct. All right, we'll just go back and tell you that our Community Development Committee meeting will be Wednesday, October the 12th at 8:30 a.m. in the Carnegie Training Room. That's all my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner McDaniel.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The Northwest Georgia Regional Commission meeting scheduled for Thursday, October the 20th has been rescheduled to Wednesday, October the 12th at 11 a.m. at the Civic Center. Rome Floyd Parks and Recreation, the advisory board will meet on Tuesday, October the 18th at noon at the Parker Center. And that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Just one other announcement, that I made it downstairs, and I did ask that put it out to everybody in the public. Saturday, up on between Reservation Street and the Hop and Shop out there in the field, Lips Unchained will be having just a fun day for children, adults, parents, everything. Free bouncing houses, also free food, T-shirts for sale. But this is a Stop the Violence thing on Saturday, so everybody's invited to attend. Again, that's from 3 to 6 p.m. on Saturday the 15th. If nothing's coming forth, you are adjourned. Have a good week. Andy? I tried.
Andy's gotta be